Hi everyone, I'm Doug Black, Editor-in-Chief at Inside HPC. We're at the ISC conference in Hamburg, Germany this week. And with me now is Mahesh Balasubramanian. He's Director of Product Marketing at AMD. And Mahesh, uh, tell us what AMD is highlighting at the conference this week.
Nice meeting you again, Doug.
Good to meet you.
ISC has always been an exciting conference for us to join and meet our European customers mainly. At this year's ISC, we are bringing our AMD data center products and talking about it with all our key customers and partners. Starting out with our EPYC 4th generation product, our AMD Instinct data center GPU, as well as our adaptive computing with our Alveo FPGAs. On the EPYC, we talked about the 9004 series launch late last year, and we are getting excellent traction and interest from customers on it. So there's a lot of conversation around our EPYC 4th generation product, especially given that it's with the new generation, what we're able to offer customers is you get more performance for less servers, gets more flexibility, as well as a very sustainable story, which at the end of the day is a lower TCO or a better TCO value prop for customers, right? And with the 4th generation EPYC as well, we are extending our CPU leadership with over 300 records now, and it's driven mainly because of the amount of cores, the CPU cores that we bring, the better IPC, more memory bandwidth, more number of IOs, and overall a better software ecosystem. And all of this leads to a really good customer interest in these products. And finally, on the EPYC side of things, what we're talking about is, what is the future, what is coming in the pipeline. And we're really excited to see, with what is coming up with Bergamo, our first cloud-native server CPU, as well as Genoa X, our 4th generation EPYC-based chiplet architecture that is going to be really good and leadership performance for technical computing. Moving on to the Instinct side, the momentum has been just excellent for us on Instinct side with a lot of new systems coming on, especially if you saw the top 500 this year. The new system that came up in the top list is a number 11 ranked system from Microsoft Azure, and that uses Instinct MI300X products on them. And similarly, the other side of it is all the systems that we have delivered now starting to show real science and research that's been done. So we are showcasing that to our customers on the capabilities these products bring. And as example, Oak Ridge has this amazing application called Candle, which is doing cancer research. And then Lumi had a couple of great AI large language models that were done for the largest Finnish language with Turku NLP. As well as with Allen Institute doing something called Olmo, which is the state-of-the-art open large language model. And on the software front, we are showcasing that AMD is now one of the 2 GPU accelerators which have native support for PyTorch. And what it means for customers is when PyTorch 2.0 launched earlier this year, AMD had day 0 support for all the new functions and features with it. And looking forward on the Instinct side, we're excited to see what we are going to be announcing with our MI300A. Lisa already revealed it at CES. We know MI300A is going to be used at El Capitan with the Lawrence Livermore National Lab. But also we were able to announce earlier this year on Max Planck Society choosing MI300A as their preferred solution for their next supercomputer. So it's a really exciting time ahead for Instinct as well. And then finally on the adaptive computing side, we launched our media accelerator, which was the first ASIC-based, FPGA-based media accelerator. And that is expected to provide up to 4 concurrent simultaneous streams compared to previous generations. So a really good story on the data center accelerator for media as well. So that's the exciting news for us from ISC this year.
Okay, impressive. So can you give us any more information about the MI300A GPU?
Yeah, absolutely. January is when we revealed MI300A, so Lisa revealed that at CES, as I mentioned. And I'm happy to report that we are making excellent progress on the bring up, and we are meeting all major milestones and are on track to launch it later this year. So customers can really look forward to more information to come out from us, in the coming months on what MI300 is going to bring to our partners and customers.
Impressive. So what other news on the for AMD on the HPC and AI front can you share with us?
Yeah, definitely. So there's a lot of interesting work that is being done both at AMD with our partners as well as with the large supercomputers and research facilities that we are working on. Across the board from EPYC on the 9004 series, if you look at the number of instances that were launched on it from our large CSPs, that's a pretty big acceleration of solutions, number one. The number two, on the Instinct front, if you look at what we have been focused on from a momentum story on the top 500, I mentioned about Microsoft as one, but beyond it, there are new systems that are showing up with MI210 as well from our partners, and on the FPGA side, there's a breadth of portfolio that we are looking to see how we now join forces across our data center products and solutions to bring real value for the real workload that is running with our customers. So a lot of work in our thought process on having a thoughtful strategy looking forward for data center products as a whole.
Okay, so how did AMD-based systems do on the top 500 lists this most recent go-around?
Yeah, fantastic progress year on year. So this year on the latest list, we have 121 AMD-based systems. That's about a 28% year-over-year increase in the number of systems in top 500, so good momentum over there. As always, we are still leading the top of the stack on top 500. So Frontier added more performance and more efficiency. So they added 90 petaflop to the top of the list. So they extended their leadership in the number one system, powered by EPYC and Instinct there. But they also lead on the MXP side as well, the mixed precision performance leadership too. So they added 2 exaflops of performance, getting them to close to 10 exaflop of mixed precision performance number there. And Lumi is at around 2.2 at the number 2 state as well, powered by EPYC and Instinct too. And then it's not just about performance, right? AMD, we always focus on efficiency. So on the GREEN500 list, we continue to be on the leadership there with 7 of the top 10 systems being the most efficient systems, being Instinct and EPYC-based solutions over there as well. So really good momentum over on our overall strategy with how we take care of HPC and top 500.
Okay, so what's the key takeaway you would share from AMD's perspective for ISC this year?
Yeah, AMD continues to deliver on our commitments on bringing products that offer real value to end customer, and this is across a very broad portfolio of solutions. We are looking to also expand our solution beyond just what we have traditionally provided as x86, with the example of the Genoa X and Milan X series products, as well as with Bergamo and the cloud native solution. And then on the acceleration side, bringing on a true APU solution to market and delivering on that is a key part of what we have promised, and we are making great strides towards that as well. And with the addition of Xilinx to the AMD portfolio, our breadth of solution to support HPC and AI has widened quite a bit. So from a customer perspective, we believe we offer a very strong value prop across all key metrics and all key solutions that they are looking for. And we'd really like to have all these kind of conversations with customers to see how AMD, with its product and portfolio, can solve the biggest challenges that they are facing today.
Okay, great stuff, Mahesh. Thanks so much. We've been with AMD here at ISC. Thanks for your time.
Likewise, Doug, pleasure meeting you again.